Hi crypto legends, welcome back to another live stream. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. It's looking incredibly bullish, but is the volume enough? We're going to analyze the situation here on the 1 hourly, on the 4 hourly also. We're going to zoom in and find out, is this enough? Is it enough to be really bullish? Are we going to see a major pullback? We can clearly see that volume is not super exciting. This volume from this breakout was very exciting. Now we did go sideways, and now we're having this bullish momentum and hitting a major resistance zone right now. But it looks like that 46k, in my opinion, is going to be inevitable. We either retrace from these levels and then hit 46k, or we actually climb up from these levels. We just $2,000 away from 46k. So yeah, this reminds me very much of this kind of price action right over here, where a lot of people do not believe the bullish momentum that we're having. Okay, people are getting very cautious because of volume. This is only a bull trap. The bulls are going to get wrecked, and before you know it, we're already trading well above $46,000 and even $50,000. And this is the moment where you become bullish, and then the price has its retracement. Okay, this reminds me very much of this scenario over here, where there's a lot of people in denial, saying this is going to pull back, it's going to pull back, and and before you know it, you got everybody bullish, just breaking all-time high, and this is when the price starts falling down. So very similar scenario right over here, in my opinion. We're not going to see those strong pullbacks. Okay, in this case, we're not going to see that pullback by the looks of things to 39k, and it's just been going to climb up to 46k, and then potentially after that, we'll have to analyze the situation. We're going to have to find out, after 46k, what major big resistance are above us. Anyway, first of all, guys, make sure to smash up that like button to at least 100 likes. We're over 120 people watching the stream at this moment. Very much appreciated, so we can get some people here on the stream. And we're going to take a look at levels here for Bitcoin, okay? Because, I'm a pretty conservative trader. I like to get into very nice support levels if we are pumping, all right? If we are going to start this uptrend, guys, I want to get into the best levels, but I am having the feeling that I'm going to miss out potentially on these moves, only because potentially the price of BTC is going to pump, just like we did see here in October, okay, where we weren't having proper retracements. We're just going sideways, pumping, sideways, pumping, sideways, pumping. So we could see something very similar to October right over here. Now, yesterday we were analyzing this being a potential bull flag right over here. So far, so good. It is breaking resistance. It is continuing to the upside. Volume is not great, but so far it is having that bullish momentum. We are not seeing those retracement, guys. So yeah, we'll be taking a look at the major big resistance zones here for Bitcoin that is currently above $43,000. So let me just go quickly here through the comment section and say hello. How is everyone doing? Trev, hi, how are you doing? Hi Andy, Bitcoinsensus. Good evening all. Hit the like and show some love, says Joseph. Joseph, thank you very much for joining the live stream. Hello Andy, welcome back. Thank you very much. I will be doing a lot of videos and live streams. Okay, we're gonna try and find the best opportunity, guys. I feel like longing, but you know the deal. We do not want to long the very top of the trend. We want to try and get into those pullbacks. Will we have any pullbacks? This is the major question. Will we have some major pullbacks, or is this going to be very similar to October, okay, where it was going absolutely crazy, just pumping sideways, pumping and sideways, and pumping and sideways, where you didn't have a proper pullback to some major fib levels? And this is currently what it looks like it's going to happen for BTC. We'll analyze some levels right away. So let me just go here quickly through the comment section. Hello Vishal, how are you doing? Canna54, hello from Frank, greetings from Florida. Thank you for joining the stream. Destiny 2, sold my Shiba too soon. Well, I mean, Shiba, they do have an excellent team behind them. This is not, the kind of meme coin that we do remember from, 2020 and 2021. Seems like Shiba Inu does have you know, a pretty decent team behind them, and they do want to do some big stuff. So yeah, who knows? It looks like that potentially Shiba Inu is finishing that accumulation zone, and we are potentially going to start a new uptrend. So my deal is on these cryptos, you know, or the next pullback, if we do have any, I have the feeling with this kind of price action that we are going to start a new uptrend. A new uptrend will be started for a lot of the altcoins, and yeah, Shiba Inu might be one of them also. So too soon? I mean, this Shiba Inu thing is, you know, buy and hold for the long term, and this is not going anywhere. It's having it's got an insane burning mechanism. So who knows? You know, that, you know, 1 cent Shiba Inu might be, you know, might come true in the future. It might take, you know, a decade, but this is the thing. Do you have what it has to take to hold Shiba Inu for 10 years? Like people held Bitcoin, you know, in 2010 or 2011 for 10 years, right? You could just turn a few $100s into millions of dollars. So this is the thing, not guaranteed, of course, but it is worth the risk, Lauren, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Sonia, hello Andy, I want to invest for long-term 3-5 years. Is it a good time to buy BTC, Ethereum and Sol, given that there is a pump starting, says Sonia? Well, it's all, I think, I have a lot of people asking me, of course, and the best thing you could do is to dollar cost average into these cryptocurrency investments. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, you know, they're strong players such as Cardano as well, Avalanche. I think a lot of these L1s are going to have, you know, are going to be here in the future. So what the best strategy you could do is to dollar cost average, even though the price goes up or down, it doesn't really matter. If you're holding for 3-5 years, and I would say if we were to see this, you know, bear market to continue, then yeah, of course, in even 3 or even less than that, but yeah, between 3 and 5 years, my take is that it's very, very likely Bitcoin, Ethereum will be much higher than the all-time highs, okay? I believe so that they will break all-time highs, such as Solana as well, in the next, you know, few years. So I would say, yeah, it's a good time to buy in the cryptos, in my personal opinion. Dollar cost average, you know, a little bit every single month, whatever you can afford. And yeah, it is. So in 3-5 years, you should be pretty good. Right, let's take a look. Always too soon, Destiny. It's better for long hold. You got that right. Daniel, how are you doing? Hey Andy, thank you one more time for the great content and explanations, making the difference. Thank you. You're very welcome, Daniel. I hope so. Making the difference here. This is what we want to do, make the difference. Lauren, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Right, let's take a look at Rune here. I have someone in the comment section. Rune is a great DeFi project. Let's take a look at Rune here quickly. Rune had a pretty nice descending wedge here, forming, broke support. We're currently retesting this support level as resistance. As you can see, we were forming a kind of a descending wedge. Rune retested the summer lows. Now, their most bullish case scenario here for Rune, you know, let me just get some stuff out of the way here. Let me get these channels and stuff out of the way, give the chart a little bit of a clean. We don't need this level anytime soon. So I just want to show you here with Rune, you can clearly see that we are forming, you know, this is on the daily chart, massive lower highs right there, big massive lower highs. So you've got this high, this lower high. So this is a major level that, you know, needs to be broken, and we are retesting the summer lows, as you can see here on Rune, retesting the summer lows right there of 2021. So we've got a very strong support level, lower highs. Is this forming a gigantic descending triangle? So this is very possible, but you know what it's telling me about Rune, that it's very likely that we are going to form an uptrend. If Bitcoin's going to form an uptrend, very likely a lot of the altcoins also. I think Rune is a great project. So if we are retesting a solid support level, and you have your last lower high all the way up here, you are going to see some kind of relief rally, in my personal opinion, in the next coming weeks. potentially a couple of months, and then it might form another lower high. If this were to be a multi-year bear market, then yeah, you would have that kind of price action, by summer or almost end of the year, creating like a massive descending triangle, just to keep it pretty simple here with the price action, right? So very, very likely that Rune will start pumping. We've got a major level here on Rune, which is the $6.50. Why is $6.50 a major level? Had massive reactions there as resistance, also as support right over here. As you can see, several bounces and at that range. So it's definitely going to be a very, very difficult area to get above. But first bounce is definitely a buy, in my opinion, if we do get above that $6.50 on Rune. Rune looking like it's going to bounce off from the summer lows, that is for sure. It's finished its accumulation right there for a few weeks. As you can see, now it's having that bullish momentum. So don't forget to smash up that like button. Thank you very much, Joseph, for the insane support. Well, don't take in profits on Shiba. That's what you need to do, says Sean. Hola, Crypto Legends. Mark Dutch here in the house. How are you doing? Like, smash, and cup of tea in the hand. I have Aaron. Thank you very much for joining. I haven't been drinking tea for a couple of days. So yeah, I'll be back on my Earl Grey. I think that's what's wrong. This is why I got the creature, because I haven't been drinking my Earl Grey, which is very, very important for the streams. Guys, very important. Hello, Andy. Thank you for all you're doing. You're very welcome. Right, let me scroll down here in the comment section. It's mission impossible. I really want to go through the comment, but I think a lot of people are here for content. So yeah, let's crack on. Let's take a look at the most important levels. Look at Shiba Inu on the daily. Andy, it's juicy. Shiba Inu on the daily. Shiba Inu on the daily. Yeah, I mean, looking great. I mean, this is like a classic kind of accumulation, massive big retracement. This looks like it wants to moon pretty soon. Yeah, you got it. Don't FOMO in yet, says George. I know a lot of people feeling like FOMOing in. I feel like, yeah, FOMOing into Bitcoin, right? We're just about to hit 44K. Now, like I said, I'm waiting for a retracement. Do you know where I would have bought? I would have bought at $39,000, but it would have been too easy, right? And trading is not easy. I almost thought about longing yesterday at this range, because I did see this also as a potential bull flag, and it's playing out pretty nicely. I think, there's no doubt at all that we are going to see 46K. I think it's inevitable at this point. This would be a brilliant area if we do retrace down to these levels. Now, one of the reasons why I think we could retrace back down to about 41.5 is because massive bearish divergence on the RSI on the 1 hourly, okay? We do have higher highs on price action, lower highs on the RSI, and I was almost about to long here yesterday. And one of the reasons why is because when you start a new trend, guys, you are so bearish psychologically, okay? I've been bearish last week. If you watched my videos, from last week, I was bearish until we saw this pump and we broke this resistance, okay, from the lower highs. This is time to switch bullish, guys. You like it or not, it is time to switch bullish. Now, what happens here, that me personally, I'm waiting for that kind of retracement, right, to see if I can get into that, next leg up. And what happens, like I mentioned, is that you are going to see potentially price action like this. You're not going to get a proper pullback. Your bearishness is inside of you because you've been absolutely slaughtered for, the month of November, December, January. It's over. It's over. We are, massive bear market. Bitcoin's going to $10,000. And, you see all of this bearishness, and you think that Bitcoin cannot pump and make these levels. And it totally can. It will, basically. I think it will. Always expect the unexpected for Bitcoin. And you're thinking like, yeah, Bitcoin is not going to, hit $50,000. or even $60,000? I don't think so. And you know, before you know it, you might see that that area trading it in the next coming weeks. Okay, it's very, very possible. So this reminds me very much at this area over here, where people are so bearish, and they do. You don't become bullish because there's so much bearishness. Everybody's talking about, crash, this is it, massive winter. And this is why basically yesterday I felt like, longing at that range, at least to $46,000. $46,000 would be a realistic take profit area, okay? Like I said, because of the massive support that we have had back here in December and the first week of January. And also it is the 382 right over here, Fibonacci retracement, the 382 major level, that you are going to get some kind of reaction right there. So it would have been such a bad idea to long this potential bull flag, right? Because when you're starting a trend, and this is almost always when you're starting a new trend, this is the trend to the downside. If you're starting a trend to the upside, you are not going to get that opportunity to get into to those corrections, to ride the waves. You're probably going to consolidate sideways, pump, sideways, pump, sideways, pump, and before you know it, you become bullish all the way up here. And then here's where you do have a pretty severe correction. So yeah, guys, this is very, very likely what was going to happen to Bitcoin. You want to get in a retracement. You don't believe this is bullish enough, and yeah, basically you're going to see it run up, and I'm potentially going to miss out because I'm not going to long this. I just don't want to long it, even though I do know very, very likely the most probable scenario is that it's just going to continue up with maybe sideways action. You might see some quick correction, but my take here is 46k is just around the corner. Basically, it's just around the corner. We're just $2,000 away from 46k, and yesterday we were talking about 46k when it was when we were trading at 41.5, and it looked like mission impossible, right? That we weren't going to hit those levels. It was all a big bullish fake out, and we are only less than $2,000 away now from hitting that 46k level, which I do think it's going to happen potentially in the next coming hours. I would say in the next couple of days, just to play the safe side. So that's what I got, guys. That's what I got. It would be nice, where would I long must be your question, or I think I would short this potential level. I would have a quick short right there at $46,000, because if you do see some bullish momentum like this, all depending on what kind of reaction we do have here, what kind of wicks, what kind of price action, maybe a potential short opportunity would be nice from that level, and try and aim to hit this range. But we basically now, if you're shorting, you are shorting the potential new bull trend, right? So we do not want to fight the trend. But if we do have a correction down to 41.5 right now, I think this level is super solid. If it does have this correction right now, I think it would hold nicely. It would just get some power to continue to the upside. This is if we do come down to this level. Why down to this level? Why do you think it's going to hold? Well, you do have a big spike here, point of control. You do have all of this consolidation. You have this consolidation right there. So it's definitely a major level. If we go to my different levels on the 4 hourly, let me just explain here also why we had a beautiful consolidation right here at this green horizontal line that I got right there. Nice consolidation, nice support. And you might ask yourself, why did we consolidate at that range? Well, the reason why I had this horizontal level on the 1 hourly, if I zoom in on the price action that we do have from January right over here this massive big wick spike with this volume, okay, and I actually longed this. I'm not sure if you guys remember. If you're an old subscriber, I looked for a long position right there, and you know, only because of I love these massive big candles with volume with a massive wick. This is insane bullish power. You know, the bulls defending completely this level. And this is why I marked the top of this 1 hourly and the bottom of the wick with this horizontal ray, okay, green ray, as you can see. And it has been a major level. You've seen it, how it's bounced right over here. And also, once we got above that range is where we consolidated above that range. So this is why this top with this major big volume, I like to mark 1 hourly big volumes or 4 hourlies, because they do react to, you know, the price does react to that range. So this is why also yesterday I wasn't too confident in longing this just because of the massive pump it did have. But, you know, it was, the scenario was this could be a massive big bull flag, and we are going to, you know, continue to the upside because Bitcoin is not going to let you buy in at the retracements. Okay, there's no retracements to be, you know, there. And this is what you get. You just get insanely bullish momentum without any opportunity on getting any pullbacks, which would be the ideal, right? So yeah, Bitcoin pumping, BTC good day today. Yes, what happened to your mic, Andy? What is the matter? Is it like echo? Thank you for the content as always. Yeah, it probably got an echo, right? Let me confirm. Is there a bit of an echo? I've got my room here. I need to get more furniture. I need to get surround system. So yeah, is there an echo with my mic? Let me know, guys. Let me know if there's an echo with my microphone, or is the microphone okay? Let me know, guys. I own a lot of Matic, says Jade. I've recently just sold my ADA to place more on Matic. I've lost hope on it. Yeah, I know. Andre, how are you doing? Matic. Also, Metis DAO has had an insane recovery. Metis DAO has had an insane recovery. Saito, remember guys, all of these ones, okay? I still hold my bags of Saito and Metis. I did sell a massive big bag on Metis, but I do hold quite a lot of Metis still. And it's having a pretty nice recovery. Metis is also a layer 2, guys. Very, very good, very small market capitalization. So, Gabriel says, sounds good. There is echo. Yes, thank you very much, guys. Echo because he's in a room. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I'm good. Okay, sounds good. Sound is good. Yeah. I need to put more furniture. This is why it's a big ceiling. You know, it's a. This is why there is a little bit of echo. Not echo in your microphone, just empty room. Yes, exactly. Empty room. I need to put more furniture. So yes. It's echoing maybe because you have house empty. Yeah, I need to get more furniture, guys. If you see the room that I am, you know, it's a very, very high ceiling. So this is why there's a little bit of echo. Let's take a look at XRP straight away. Let's take a look at XRP here for the community. Let's take a look at some altcoins. But yeah, just by getting a little bit more furniture, I'll be fine, guys. Let's take a look at XRP. What's going on? I think there's a lot of people excited of XRP. There's no news that I've seen for XRP, but this is the last thing I got on the XRP chart, and the 2021 summer lows right over here retested major level. It was very, very likely to get some kind of bounce at this range and retest the lower high range. Okay, so I see XRP easily hitting, you know, 90 cent, 95 cent in the next coming days, couple of weeks. Very, very likely we're going to start hitting that range to continue this potential massive big descending triangle, right? A massive big bearish pattern. This is the thing, guys, when you hit those levels on XRP here, we were trading, you know, just a few days ago at this 60 cent level. Massive big bounce was very, very likely because it's the strongest support range to hold. So keeping it simple here on XRP, it's very, very likely that 90 cent, 95 cent will be reached in the next coming days, potentially a couple of weeks. You know, if we do have any type of retracement then in my personal opinion, it's going to be a good buy zone till we hit, you know, this lower high, you know, major resistance zone. I'm not sure if we're going to have enough power to start, you know, breaking and becoming extremely bullish. But yeah, this is the momentum that we have right now for XRP, and this is very, very likely going to hit 90 cent in the next coming days. No furniture, you got that right. Matic after XRP, brother. Yeah, let's take a look at Matic for sure. Why not? Let's take a look at Matic. Now, I do know that Matic was, you know, is hitting a major resistance. Look, this is what I got for Matic. We had a massive ascending, broadening wedge here on Matic, and we have an accumulation cylinder, Jesse Livermore cylinder right there, potentially that could play out if this were to be a fake out. Like I said, I got the same levels here on Matic. Okay, just to keep it pretty simple, if we do get above this major $2 area, which we're just about to right now, if we get above this $2, it's going to be absolutely insane. This is going to be absolutely great for Matic. I think we'll be getting back inside of this ascending, you know, cylinder, accumulation cylinder, or ascending broadening wedge, if you wish. We are at a critical level right now where we could get heavily resistance. You can see these higher lows right there. This is currently where we are at right now. If we do get above, it's very, very likely that this bullish momentum is going to continue. So, like I said, stay cautious. Matic is at a critical resistance point right now. We do not know if it's going to be broken or not. You know, this would actually be it's a risky short, but it's, you know, there's a higher chance this I'm getting some kind of correction potentially, because you are hitting, you know, this higher low major resistance. You might get heavily rejected. If it gets back in the next coming days above $2, it's going to be looking very, very bullish. This is the kind of scenario that I was looking for if the support wasn't lost. This accumulation cylinder from Jesse Livermore. This is from early 1900s. There are a few examples here that look absolutely crazy. There was one example on Ethereum that I showed my community about a week ago, and you know, this is the possible scenario I see for Matic. If we do manage to get back above this ascending cylinder scenario right here, where you can see, you know, the price going parabolic in the next coming months, you know, might be in the summer, it might be in late 2022, but I would think, yeah, it might be around about the summer range. If it does manage to get above this range in the next coming weeks and couple of months, you know, you could see some parabolic movements if we were to get back inside of this accumulation cylinder. All these alts are just leverage plays on the BTC price. BTC is the only pure TA chart. Nick, yeah, this is very true. Matic follows BTC. It is pulled up by BTC, and the later is pumping. Yes, you got that right. I think BTC is the main thing. You know, this is why I also do analysis on the S&P 500. But yeah, all of these altcoins are dragged up because of the bullish momentum that Bitcoin has. And wow, Bitcoin already trading at 44.2 almost. Yeah, 44.2K. It's having some incredible bullish momentum. And this is what we're talking about, you know, that you're not going to have time. I wish I would have longed yesterday that bull flag, because like I said, why are we going to hit 46K, Andy? Why do you think so? If there's no volume, you know, a lot of people are bearish. You know, I don't see too many bears right now in the comment section. Yesterday it was insanely bearish. You know, a lot of bull trap. I do not see any bull traps at this moment in the comment section, which is funny. You know, all of these bears, you know, start to hide once they see this incredible bullish momentum. And yesterday's scenario basically was bull flag right over there. We got the pull from the low to the highs from the breakout right here, and yeah, it's taking you to just above that 46K level. So I think this is the target that we're going to see on Bitcoin in the next coming hours. If we do continue like this, in less than 24 hours we could see BTC trading at the 46K levels. And, you know, we got a lot of confluence, a lot of things are lining up. We got this pull from this bull flag. This is taking us to 46K. Also, we do have 46K being a major support level that will be resistance. So it's definitely a range that we need to be very cautious. And what else? It is the 382, very important Fibonacci level from the all-time high to the low. Okay, right there. It is also that 382 is around about that 46.5K level, where we are going to get some kind of reaction. Okay. Wow, absolutely crazy. It's pumping like really fast right now. Bitcoin, it's having some pretty nice bullish momentum. So yeah, this is the next major resistance. I do think that if we do pull back, if we do pull back, it's going to be a great quick longing opportunity, guys. And I'll show you some example here quickly. Look at the point of control there. We got a big point of control right now, which is at the 41.5, 41.7 right there. If it does have some kind of quick correction here, just to get some over leveraged long positions out of the way, in my personal opinion, it's going to be a great buy zone. And like I said, this is very similar to this kind of price action that we did have back in October, where you're not going to have any chance to get any you know, longing opportunities, because you just see this nice, you know, steady growth, bullish momentum. You do consolidate, you have a massive wick, and that is only one opportunity that you did, you know, manage to get into a long position to continue this, you know, this massive October uptrend. I'm not sure if we're going to have enough power like October, but I do see us trading, you know, to 46, even 50K, you know, potentially we're going to go to the low 50K levels trading in the next couple of weeks, potentially. So, so far, so good, looking pretty good. I think, you know, my strategy, I'm thinking of making a strategy here, and is to dollar cost average into a long position. But it's just, I do not like this. I do not like, you know, FOMOing in. I'm not FOMOing in because I do see that we are going to have this bullish momentum. You know, if you longed here, you're longing at the very top, but are you FOMOing in, or do you see a vision that you are going to have this bullish momentum? And, you know, there is that vision of mine here. And the reason why is, you know, it's not, the only reason why is because you are starting an uptrend. And the beginning of the start of an uptrend is the most explosive, and you're not going to have that opportunity. And yeah, we're going to see this basically in the next coming days. Now, what would be my strategy? What, you know, are you going to have the feeling of missing out? And hang on a second, guys. I will go through the comment section right now. You know, am I missing out? Am I missing out here? You know, there is a potential, if you have $1,000 to trade, for example, you know, you probably have, or more, whatever, but just, you know, say you have $1,000 to risk a position right now. You know, you could potentially, you know, ladder into a position by using 10% every single time if the price goes against you. So if you see the BTC price here at 44.4 and it's just pumping right now like crazy, you know, enter a long position. If you do have that pullback, you're in negative, but you got $1,000 to risk. Now you can put $100, and then if you do have that correction, you add up $100. If you correct more, you add up $100. Then your position scales down, okay? And so you don't miss out, basically. So at least you can gain a couple of $100, you know, if you are going to have that explosive bullish action, okay? It's another way to get into a position if you feel left out, and you do know, like in my case, that you could see explosive momentum to 46K and then maybe consolidate at 46K and still continue this uptrend. You know, you at least are in a position and you can take advantage from this move in the next coming days. I will let you know, guys. It is something that I am potentially going to plan, because I do see the start of an uptrend. You know, this is what you get when you start an uptrend. you wait for bigger corrections, you wait for bigger entries, for better entries, and you just miss out. You miss out. Okay, and this is definitely, you know, well, not definitely, there's nothing definite, but a start of an uptrend. This is the start of an uptrend. This is why you are getting that momentum and that sideways action here. So you want to get in a long position, but you want to get into the retracement, not the top of the pump. So yeah, a good strategy would be laddering in, guys, laddering in a position here. If it does correct to the downside, then you are in a position. And if you are planning to do that, you can do that in one of the best platforms, which is Bybit. You get the best bonus down below, guys, on Bybit, up to $4,100 worth of bonus. And on PrimeXBT, you get 7% added to your deposit. The good thing about PrimeXBT, you get over 50 assets to trade with, okay? This is my favorite day trading platform. You get 7% added to your deposit up to $7,000, okay? PrimeXBT, you got both tutorials down below. BTC looking like it wants to retest the January daily lows around 45.5-ish, but might find some resistance at the 618 from the December swing high around 44.7-ish first. Right. Let's take a look at BTC. Fantom TA, please. Andy says rhinos. Right, let's take a look at Fantom. Let's see what's going on with Fantom. Fantom is an incredibly bullish project. Having some pretty nice pumpy action right now. We did get a solid support from this level. I'm talking about that $2 range. Solid major support level right now. We got resistance, support, okay. And Fantom has had an insane buying opportunity right there. I think we must have mentioned this level being a good buying opportunity. If we take a look at fib levels from the low to the high right there, we're just about hitting, you know, that 618, you know, golden pocket range over here, consolidating, and it's also consolidating at this support resistance. You know, that $2 level for Fantom was a must, right? It was a must buy kind of thing, because you know, you massive pumpy action right there. You kind of not a double top, but a slightly high, big correction, losing this low, which is that what the whales, you know, this is a massive liquidity grab. You lose the last low, whoever's long in this and, you know, thinking that it's not going to drop from here, it has a big fall, losing this higher low, massive liquidity accumulation grab. And then it's time for pumpy action. We must have talked about this on you know, a live stream a few days ago or a week ago, where that major level here, that $2 area for Fantom is a major buy, because of the incredible resistance and support that it has had in the past, and also major big fib levels, you know, from the summer low of 2021, sorry, December low of 2021 to the highs right there. You know, it's definitely a fantastic range. You know, this blue zone, this is the golden pocket, 618, great area to buy, and you know, potentially taking profits at the $2.50, because $2.50 for Fantom is a very strong resistance zone. We do not know if we are going to get rejected from that area. Massive rejection here, rejection there. You know, a lot of support around this range. As you can see, a lot of wicks around this area. Is definitely going to be a major level to break. Now, is it possible that we are forming an Adam and Eve here on Fantom? Because we do have, you know, this bottom over here, you have the massive big drop, okay? You definitely have this major resistance zone right there. So you have a spike, and then you have a nice accumulation zone. This could be a double bottom, Adam and Eve, and we are going to have an explosive breakout. I'm going to see Fantom trading at the $3.20, which would be the level here from this, you know, potential Adam and Eve breakout. You know, maybe going to have a, you know, a $3 right there, $3 target approximately from potential Adam and Eve. Can you see the spike over here, retest of resistance, and now nice round formation? Is it possible? Is it possible that we are forming this Adam and Eve right here on Fantom? Very possible, very possible. Looking, I think Fantom is one of the most bullish cryptocurrency projects. It's one of those that is going to survive. It's going to, you know, go, what is it right now? What is it ranked? It's going to be a top 20 very, very soon. It's currently trading 29. I'm surprised it's not already in the top 20. Fantom, very good project. Hello, Andy. What do you think about Decentraland Mana? I think it's a great metaverse project, but I think metaverse is going through a little bit of a bubble stage. So yeah, stay cautious. But I think, you know, Mana and Sandbox, you know, obviously they are going to be major good projects that are going to be here in the next coming years. So yeah, if you are bullish on them, definitely accumulate. Please, could you check USDT dominance? Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. That is for sure. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance has, you know, been pumping for the last couple of weeks, and I think that we could come to the 44-45%. This is looking at the BTC dominance, and then potentially have a rollback down. I think that I'm still sticking to my prediction from, you know, many weeks ago, where I think that Bitcoin dominance will fall down to about 30% in the next coming months. It's just, you know, having a small recovery right here. It could get to 44-45%, and then we're going to see a massive explosive alt season. You know, who knows? Will it be in the summer of 2022, the end of 2022? It doesn't really matter, but I see Bitcoin, you know, losing that dominance with time. You know, it might take years, it might take months. With time, Bitcoin will lose dominance. There's a lot of dominance here for a lot of the altcoins. BTC retesting the daily swing high from January 13th here. VPAD. Let's take a look at VPAD. Why not? Let's take a look at VPAD. How's VPAD doing? We don't have much price data here, unfortunately. V-launch is trading at the $1. It's having a, you know, very massive big fall here since January. I think this was from the launch. Yeah, not much here to analyze on VPAD. Can you take a look at Veracity? Yes, let's take a look at Veracity. What is the ticker symbol on Veracity? We can take a look at these altcoins. A lot of these altcoins are going to be pumping, guys, but stay cautious. I know a lot of them pump harder than Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin pumps, you know, 5%, or a lot of these altcoins are pumping 15, 20%. Veracity getting above a major great resistance zone, which is absolutely fantastic. This reminds me very much of Bitcoin. Look at the lows here from September. This would be the $40,000 for Bitcoin right there. You know, it's having a pretty nice pump. It looks like that Veracity could see, I know it's a very good project. I heard a lot of people talking about this one. We are getting above a major level, which is that, you know, 2.7 cents, 2.6 cents approximately, this box area. We're getting above it. I think it's very likely we're going to start a new uptrend here on Veracity. Looking pretty good. I think the bearish momentum is coming to an end, obviously, and you are seeing this speculative bullish reactions. Okay, so any type of corrections, in my personal opinion, is going to be good. I think the 2.6, 2.7 cent level on Veracity is a major level. So yeah, expect some bullish momentum. Right, a lot of altcoins. Yes, smash up that like button, guys. First of all, 337 watching at this moment. Make sure to smash up that like button. Let's get to 200 likes. That would be absolutely amazing. Let's take a look at what else here. AVAX. Let's take a look at AVAX for sure. Let's take a look at AVAX. Right, what have we got here for AVAX? I must have, yeah, a chart here. Major levels here on AVAX getting broken right now, which was, I need to clear this chart, all these different wedges and descending triangles and stuff. Major resistance far away from here. It looks like AVAX did, if I extend this box from old analysis, it got a bounce from the last all-time high here that we created back in February, which was pretty good. We got a very nice bounce from this level, and we are getting above a major resistance, which is the $75. This is absolutely great news for AVAX. I think, you know, we could see some bullish momentum. If we do have a retracement, it's definitely going to be some kind of strong support. I'm talking about that $75. I would wait for a little bit more bullish momentum. If it retraces, this is definitely going to be a major level of support on AVAX. Right. Scalping a BTC short trade, says Rob. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is one of the most important. Now, shorting here, it's a little bit risky. You know, we could see some massive, big bullish momentum, guys. On Bitcoin, let's take a look at Bitcoin here quickly on Bybit here, where I do have major levels. Let's take a look at the 4-hourly. Like I said, yeah, I wouldn't. This is the start of an uptrend. Okay, so there's a lot of people still very bearish. A lot of people, you know, doesn't trust this. You know, people that want to be bullish don't trust this pump. You know, they don't see volume. They think it's a massive big fake out. And you know what has happened here basically is we've got a massive amount of liquidity just below the $40,000. People lost hope, and this is the moment where everybody's bearish already. We are hitting the low 33, the lower 30k levels, which we were trading at 33, 34 the last, you know, couple of weeks, you know, in late January for over 10-15 days. People have lost hope. You know, they're accepting the bear market, and this is the moment where it's a bullish time where everybody's extremely bearish. A lot of people are talking about that 30k levels. We're going to lose the 30k levels, and this is, you know, the biggest buying opportunity that you'll get for the next coming weeks. So this is why I think there's a lot of doubt on people saying, you know, we're not going to continue to the upside. And I strongly believe right now, after break, you know, the start of a trend, I mean, I can't stress this enough, is the most powerful. The start of a trend, you know, is the most powerful. It's where you get the start of the massive bullish momentum. And I think, you know, BTC will have steam in the next coming weeks to potentially hit, you know, 46 obviously, but you know, even 50 or $52,000. So yeah, $53,000 is a major level, guys. That is going to be also a major level right here. $53,000 area where you do have the highs here from September. You also had, you know, support there, resistance. It's going to be definitely a major level, but it is a level where I think it's going to be reached. I think $53,000 is a realistic level in this uptrend that we are forming now for the next coming weeks. That is my take here on Bitcoin, guys. I might be laddering into a position here, long position, all depending on, you know, it is risky, but I do see very strong bullish momentum because it's the start of a new trend. Finding a bit of resistance as expected at the previous daily swing high. Let's take a look. Daily swing high over here. Guys, this is Tesla reports 1.99 billion in Bitcoin holdings. Okay, I eat bears for breakfast, says Mark Dirch. Andy, please check Tel once it's called Telcoin. Let's take a look at Telcoin right away here for the community, for Praven. Let's take a look at Telcoin. Why not? Yeah, guys, Bitcoin looking like it's having some pretty nice bullish momentum. Right, Telcoin, US dollar. This one got absolutely crushed. Very much. It retested below the summer lows. It went below the summer lows. Now, keeping it simple for Telcoin, okay, is it gonna, you know, is it gonna get out of this mess that's happened for Telcoin, right? It's just had a massive downtrend since November, as you can see on the chart. Now, we have retested the summer lows. We are actually below the summer lows. If we get above the summer lows, right, and this major resistance where we're currently trading below, which is the 8.6, 8.7 level on Telcoin, then yeah, it's going to be looking pretty good in the immediate short term, but we still have a lot to do here. We're below a major support level. We could get heavily rejected and continue to the downside. If we do manage to get above this range, it's going to be looking pretty good. We could see some nice new bullish momentum, new uptrend. And, you know, best deal here, what you could do on is look at Fibonacci levels, or depending on where you pump to, where you retrace, what resistance, what support levels, so you can, you know, ride the wave here, the potential new wave to the upside on Altcoin. So yeah, guys, this is what I got for this live stream. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website. Make sure to join the Telegram group. You can tag me there, ask me any questions. I'll be doing daily updates, daily live streams. My strategy here would be potentially for Bitcoin, looking at Bitcoin, manage to ladder into a long position here. I know it could get pretty aggressive on a correction, but that would be my strategy. I do see something like this happening, guys. Something like this happening, and a lot of people are going to feel missed out, and they are going to start becoming bullish at potentially, you know, 42k levels, or 52k levels, sorry, or 50k levels. And, you know, this is potentially where you might see a strong retracement when people start, you know, getting bullish. So that would be my potential strategy here for BTC. Guys, thank you very much. If we push through here on the Bitcoin chart, we get the, where do we get to before pulling back to test and confirm? This is the thing, you know, it doesn't mean that we need to pull back, but 46k is a major resistance. You might get some kind of retracement or consolidation, which might be good for a long position or a short position, or depending on how the price action reacts to those levels. Okay, so, and after 46k, I do not see much resistance till we hit 53k. Right over here, this is where we do have the major resistance zones, you know, and if we do get above 46, then 52 would be in the cards. So that is my take here on Bitcoin. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. Great way to support the channel is also using the referral links. You get the best deals down below. Bybit, Prime XBT, you have an insane bonuses down below on these exchange platform leverage trading platforms. Okay, tutorials are also down below. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on, you know, all these different socials that we got down below, Instagram, and join the Telegram. You can tag me there, ask me any questions. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Make sure to smash up that like button on your way out. Thank you very much, and I will see you later.